Hello good people of the internet, my name is Hexa. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some details of my current weight loss journey. Before we get into this video, I want to say that if you are suffering from an eating disorder of any kind, or if, talk of weight loss and calories can be triggering for you, then please do not watch this video. Eating disorders are something that I have dealt with personally, and I would never want the information and content that I share on my channel to contribute to, a decline in someone else's well-being. So please be mindful of that. Please take care of yourselves. And, this is definitely not like a thinspo channel or like tips for how to starve yourself or anything like that. So yeah, trigger warning out of the way. Now let's get into what this video is going to be about. So I've set a goal for myself to lose 10 kilograms this year, and I would like to lose up to 20 kilograms in total over the next 2 to 3 years. I'm still very much at the beginning of this journey and I'm still figuring some things out. So please do not take this video as like the final form of what my diet is going to be like, because I am already sensing that I'm going to go through a lot of different kind of trial and error processes before I settle on something that works for me. But for this video, I'm going to show you what I eat in 1 week of calorie deficit dieting. My calorie goal is 1,400 calories a day, which is about a 400 calorie deficit for me. If I were eating in that deficit, I should be able to lose about half a kilogram per week. I want to make it very clear that I do not ever intend on starving myself. I am not overly restricting. If I don't meet my calorie goal, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I'm just going to take it as, this is part of the process. Change is difficult and perfection should never be the goal, because there's no such thing. But that is pretty much the intro out of the way, so let's get into what I ate this week. So it's day one of what I eat in a week to lose weight, and of course, I started the week off by forgetting to film what I ate, and also having a little itty bit of a cheat day, so today is not the best example, but I still wrote down everything that I ate, so I can tell you that. So basically what went wrong is I started the day off by snacking last night. So as a midnight snack, I had a piece of biscuit salami, which is like a Romanian thing, a almond pastry from IKEA, 1 Lindor ball, a pack of Want rice cakes. The real kicker was I kinda slightly got into the pistachios and didn't portion them out and kind of just ate as many as I wanted to, which ended up being, well, I didn't count, but I'm assuming probably about 50. So today was never going to be a good calorie deficit day. For breakfast, I had a tablespoon of Nutella. I had 1 pork meatball, 1 Slim Shake, and a few pieces of a type of ham, but I don't know how to explain it, but it's like very low calorie. I didn't have any lunch, and I didn't actually really snack a lot throughout the day, but then I started getting hungry around dinner time, but I was mad and I didn't want to leave my room. And there wasn't any food in my room other than, well, there was other food, but what I decided to go for was one of these, which are Romanian croissants that I love from my childhood with champagne filling. With everything I ate as a midnight snack and like for the rest of the day, I'm already at 1,595 calories, which is a little bit over my limit. I'm kind of gonna forget about sticking to the calorie goal today and just have like a normal, healthy, balanced dinner and start fresh tomorrow. Like, I'm not gonna starve myself for the rest of the day or exercise a ton to burn off the excess. I think it's better to just accept when you've had a bit of a cheat day and just strive to do better tomorrow.
I've got this feeling, I'm feeling you could be the one. I see no reason why I should ever let you go. Don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me.
So lately for breakfast, I've been having these Fit Feel Good Slim Shakes. It's basically just one of these protein shakes that like advertises itself to women as being like something for keeping you slim and stuff. It's 215 calories a portion, when you mix it with 200 milliliters of 1.5% milk. I just want to say that I'm not having this as my breakfast just because it's supposed to be low in calories. For me, it's more, number one, a matter of convenience because I tend to wake up kind of late. I don't know if you've noticed. And when that happens, I just feel like I want to get my day started as soon as possible rather than like spend a lot of time making breakfast and like cooking something. And I also have quite a bit of a sweet tooth and I actually really like the taste of these protein shakes. So there we go. There's my protein shake. I have it in 3 flavors. Today I'm having the salted caramel, which is my favorite. I already woke up like more than 2 hours ago and I'm only eating now. This is like my first thing that I'm eating today. Cause I have some stuff to figure out with registering a business in Germany, which is like really stressful and complicated right now. And I spent the first part of my day just figuring some of that stuff out and like making some phone calls and texting some people for advice. So yeah, cheers. I also find protein shakes quite filling. I guess they don't completely satisfy me just because of the texture being so like monotonous, but having this as my breakfast generally doesn't leave me feeling too hungry. And then I don't really eat lunch anymore nowadays, and instead I just kind of like pick up bites of things here and there throughout the day. It's been a couple of hours since I had my shake and I was feeling a little peckish again, so I made myself a little plate of snacks. I have a red pepper, 3 meatballs, and a few slices of a really low calorie and high protein cold cut. And I also got myself some kefir. I'm not gonna drink all of it, but I don't know, maybe half. I'll just sip on it, you know? It's 46 calories per 100 grams, and this is a 500 gram bottle. I usually prefer ayran, but they were sold out at the supermarket, so I got kefir instead. Stuff like this is really good because it's full of probiotics, so it's really good for your gut microbiome. Another thing about this is I'm not eating it all in one go. I'm just kind of gonna have this plate next to me while I'm working and grab a bite every now and then. I like doing that because from what I've heard, eating frequently and in small quantities is good for your metabolism because it keeps your body kind of going and like digesting all the time basically. And you also don't feel bogged down by a really heavy meal all at once. So having something like this next to you just to kind of like snack on over a longer period of time kind of helps to keep hunger at bay because you're eating frequently but you're not eating a lot, and so your body and your stomach doesn't really get the chance to feel that sense of like complete emptiness and hunger. I'm sitting here working and literally falling asleep in my chair while I'm typing, and I really want to drink coffee, but it's too many calories. So I can't. I want to take a nap. That was all. I just needed to complain.
It's getting harder. It was never under my control. You know.
Lights. Whew. I have a phone call with a friend in a few minutes, but I wanted to eat something first, but I don't have time to eat like a full meal, so I just made myself like a little teeny tiny little bowl of some food that my mom made. It is couscous with a really delicious looking stir fry with some cauliflower, peppers, leek, and some chicken. It might be turkey. I think it's chicken though. I think it's chicken. So yeah, this is just like a teeny tiny portion of food just for before I talk to my friend, and then maybe I'll eat some. I'll probably eat more later. Excuse the lighting, it's very ominous, but I'm literally having dinner at like 11:30 p.m. I'm not gonna lie, I did end up feeling super hungry, but I'm looking forward to this. It looks really good, feels really balanced, kind of healthy. My mom and my sister made it together, and then I'm gonna take a shower and do some worky stuff. I know my schedule is a disaster. Let's not talk about it. I've decided I'm gonna try to pull an all-nighter. I feel like I've just been really, not really unproductive this week, but there's just a lot of stuff that I really want to get done, and I didn't get it all done today. And maybe if I just like stay up for an entire 24 hours and try to be super productive, which sounds kind of counterintuitive, but maybe, just maybe, I actually get enough of my to-dos done for this week that the rest of the week can be a little bit more chill. And maybe it'll also help me like reset my sleep schedule a little bit if I succeed and don't, like, you know, give up somewhere around 7 a.m. It's, what time is it? It's almost 1:30 right now. I'm already feeling like this is a bad idea, but maybe with coffee I can power through. Anyway, it does mean that today's, or like Wednesday's, calorie count will probably be higher because I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of fuel to power me through an entire day of being awake with no sleep. So, wish me luck. What is it, like 20 and a half hours to go, assuming I go to bed at 10 p.m. I don't know how well this is gonna work out. I have major doubts, but we're gonna try. Right now, I'm still not hungry yet. The food I ate around 11:30 was really, really good, really filling. But I do have my water. I just bought this bottle. I love it. It's huge. Well, it's not huge, it's 1 liter, but that's a lot of water for me because I usually never drink water. I bought this because a few days ago I knocked a glass over all over my desk and it almost got on my computer. Actually, it did get on my computer, just not on parts of it that would like cause actual liquid damage, but it did scare me enough that I decided to get a leak-proof water bottle. And it's also good because, like, since this is 1 liter, I feel like I won't get dehydrated out of just the pure reason of being too lazy to get up to go refill my tiny glass of water. So yeah, here's to me trying to be productive while exhausted. It's now 2:30 a.m. I'm starting to feel the tiredness creeping in a little bit, and I was looking for a lip balm in my drawer and stumbled upon these candied peanuts that have been in there for a while. There were only a few left, but I caught myself snacking on them and then remembered that I had to, you know, track what I was eating. So, candied peanuts. They're so good. But I've kind of fallen out with nuts. I know a lot of people eat nuts when they're on like a diet because they've got like fats and proteins or whatever, and they're like very filling, but also they're really high in calories, and I feel like I can very easily have a tendency to just like munch through a crap ton of nuts without thinking about it, and then have eaten like 300 calories worth of teeny tiny pieces of food that generally doesn't keep me feeling full for very long. So I think it's good to still keep a bit of focus on volume and weight. Actually, I just recently read a thing that was like, you know, on average people eat 4 to 5 pounds of food per day, but like 1.8 to 2 point something kilograms of food. And it mentioned that like if you're on a diet and you don't want to feel hungry all the time, then it's good to try to eat a lot of food that's like low calorie or but like high in volume. Like eat food that's very heavy and actually like fills up your stomach with volume, because that just increases that feeling of satiety. In conclusion, nuts, probably not the best snack, but it was there and they're tasty, and how much longer am I gonna let these sit in my drawer, right? Might as well just eat them and get it out of the way. It's 3 a.m. I want to go to sleep, but I want to do things. but I want to go to sleep. But I just feel like my eyes closing on me. I have a coffee scented candle burning, or I had one. I don't know, is it still burning? I can't tell, it doesn't really smell like it anymore. Should I make a coffee? I don't think that will help. I don't think coffee helps me feel more awake, it just makes me jittery. It's just one day, it's just one day, it's just one day, it's just one day. One day. I can do this. I'll take a power nap. It'll be fine. Okay. 5:40, still going strong. Starting to feel hungry and I wanted something sweet, so Kinder Pingui. 9:30, time for coffee and cold cuts. I'm also adding a cucumber to this snack. I just took a nap because my energy levels were like on their last leg and I was not feeling okay anymore. It was meant to be a 20-minute nap. I set a timer for 20 minutes, but then I was still tired when it woke me up, so I like reset the alarm. And the plan was to just keep doing that, like keep setting the alarm in like 20-minute increments and wake up when I finally felt rested enough. But at some point I must have failed to set the alarm again, because before I knew it I had napped for 3 hours. But honestly, it kind of feels like it was the best nap of my life. I'm still tired, but I don't know, I feel so much better than I did before. I was kind of feeling sick to my stomach a little bit earlier as well, but now I'm not anymore. I'm sucking on a piece of like a sugar-free caramel hard candy. I'm not even gonna bother putting it in my calorie tracker because I'm sure it's probably like 3 calories or something, but I like these like sucky candy things because they stay in your mouth longer, so you get that like nice sweet taste for longer. But especially with it being sugar-free, there's like hardly any calories, so it's kind of nice. Anyway, time to actually do what I intended to do and get some more work done today. One spoonful of Nutella is not going to ruin the diet, but we're not going to eat the whole jar. I'm having some 3 a.m. instant noodles since I hardly ate anything yesterday. As you can see, the attempts to fix my sleep schedule were super successful. from the darkness of my iPhone 6s with very grainy video. Today is Friday. I ate a lot of chocolate today. I feel like half of my calories today probably came from sugar, and I noticed that I feel so much more tired today. Like, granted, I also didn't sleep very much last night. Like, I think I only slept 4 hours. But this is like a different kind of tired. Like, this is even more tired than I would expect to be, and I think it has to do with like just the fluctuations in energy levels from all the sugar that I've been eating. So with that in mind, I think it's like 9:30 right now, and I'm gonna take a power nap, which sounds like a ridiculous time to take a power nap. I know I could technically just turn in for the night, go to sleep now, and it would probably be better for me, but I don't know. I still have a few things I need to do, and I want to get them done, and I don't have the energy to get them done right now, so I'm just gonna, because literally my eyes were closing by themselves while I was typing on my computer earlier, so I'm gonna take a quick nap. Might end up turning into like a long nap and waking up at like 1 a.m. not knowing what day it is or something. It's probably also a bad idea to take a nap now because I just finished eating a short while ago, and I'll probably wake up with a stomachache, but I don't know. I'm exhausted. My strategy for napping is to keep a light on, so I'm not going to turn off my nightlight. I took a nap a few days ago in the middle of the day, which ended up being much longer than I wanted it to be, but for some reason there was something strangely calming and like peaceful about sleeping with like all the light coming in through the window. I actually kind of liked it. It was a different kind of sleep, you know? There was just something about it. I don't know. I feel like my brain waves were in a different type of sleep state. That was very nice and comforting. I think it, like the fact that there's some light makes it so that part of your brain is still thinking like, oh, this is a nap, you know? That was very unattractive what I just did with my nose. Oh god. This video is probably like so long. I'm sorry. Okay, bye. It's like 2 a.m. on Sunday. My mom was at a birthday party for her friend today and came back really late, and she cooked this for her friend's birthday. They went to university together in Nanjing, and she said that this is something that they eat there all the time. So I'm about to eat half of this and leave the other half for my sister. I'm leaving and going to my boyfriend's house in the morning, and low-key there's some things that I want to eat at home before I leave, which sounds kind of crazy, but there's like some guacamole in the fridge that I want to have on a slice of toast, and some more chocolate milk that I want to drink. So I feel like the calorie goal is not looking good today, but food, yum. Morgan hates watching basketball. He's a hockey fan. Yes. So it's Sunday night. I'm at my boyfriend's house. I'm sorry about the bad audio quality / whirring in the background. We're dehydrating some raspberries currently. I didn't really eat a lot today. I meant to, I was going to, but then I got sidetracked. Took a bath together with a dog, talked to a friend of mine for like 2.5 hours, and here we are. I haven't really eaten any real meals today, but just like had some snacks, like tiny amount of snacking. So I'm really looking forward to having a real dinner, which my boyfriend made. There's some rice, some zucchini, some tomato sauce, some garlic. It looks super yummy. And we've also got a side of a dipping yogurt topping, I guess, not a dip. Anyway, it's gonna be yummy. So here on the screen, I've put up exactly what I ate during this week. You can pause the video if you're interested in checking that out. As you can see from the numbers, I did struggle to stick to my goal. I actually averaged out to 1,666 calories per day, which is pretty funny considering my name. That is obviously quite a bit over my goal of 1,400. However, it is still a deficit, which is good. It has now been a few weeks since I filmed this video, and I'm not gonna lie, as time went on, I found the calorie deficit diet to be harder and harder to keep up with. Of course, you need a calorie deficit either way to lose weight. It's not like, you know, doing keto or a vegan diet or Dukan diet or any other diet works for weight loss without a deficit. You always do have to have a deficit, but in this case, I wasn't like paying any attention to like food groups. There weren't any foods that were like off the table. It was literally just trying to stick to the calorie goal. But as I said, it was difficult for me to keep up with, and eventually I kind of just like fell off the wagon. My plan right now is to do 1 full month of just intuitive eating. So no restrictions, no good foods or bad foods, just listening to my body and eating what I want in what quantity I want, and kind of like trying to tune in and pay attention to my hunger and satiety cues. During this month of intuitive eating, I'm not going to be doing any calorie tracking or anything like that because I think that would end up influencing my food choices. But I am going to record my starting weight and my ending weight to see if I gain weight or lose weight when I'm left to my own devices to just eat how I naturally want to. And then I'll kind of see, you know, how I proceed after that. I think one key ingredient that really needs to change in my lifestyle is to be doing more exercise. I think that would make weight loss a lot easier, but of course that's just like, that's another thing that needs to be added to the routine. That's another thing that I need to be disciplined about and, you know, really commit to. But that was all I had to say for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I don't know, I hope it was entertaining. I hope you guys learned something. Maybe you liked some of the recipes that you saw in this video or some of the meal ideas. If you like this video and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and leave me a like or a comment down below. You can also follow me on social media. All of my links are in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!